Welcome back to Cobranomics. I'm just going to do a recent video of my comeuppance and show you guys what exactly the channel's been up to. It's been, 5 or 6 months since I made a video. Hopefully I'll give everyone an update and talk a little bit about where this collection is going. Excuse my voice. I've been pretty sick lately. North Carolina weather. 1 minute it's freezing. The next day it's 90 degrees, and that stuff will definitely mess you up. But right here on the table, you would see 175 figures in the box. I've been stacking numbers, and we are probably a couple of weeks away from having 200 unopened figures. I will let y'all guys know exactly what I've been getting in, what my numbers are in the Army, as far as my last count, and my next video will be a full count and a display of the Army on the table. That might take a month and a half, but I will dust off and display this full Army with everything that I can open. And let's show y'all what I've been getting in. That's 20, the far end, 20 retro bats, 20 Televipers, all unopened. On top of there's 10 Python Patrol, which brings my Python Patrol from 98 to over 100. So I'm probably not going to build, not unless I see a deal. I'm not going to build any more of my Python Patrol. They're very near 110, so they're in between 108 and 110. Behind them is 21 Scorpions. And that's them in the box. Everything is in the box. Behind there is Ghost Vipers, 10 Techno Vipers. I have 21 or 20 Night Vipers. I think 2 will be here Monday. I have 35 Grim Vipers. I have 11 Morats version 2. Those are those. All in the box. I have 10 blue shirts and 10 retro Vipers. And this is 5 of 30 Cobra Royal Guards that are inbound to my home. Over here I took out my Marvel Legends. You have 30 retro Vipers and 20 Televipers. That's new to the Army. Right now, I'm pushing over 200 blue shirts altogether. This next month, I plan on getting to 200 in my Crimson Army. 31 female Crimson Guards. Probably throw in another 10 classified guards to that. My 3-pack Vipers are over 100, and I'm adding more to that, so they're very close to, they might be past 150. But I'm also going to try my best to get probably 20 or 30 more snow serpents, because I kind of want to get them to 100. And that's it, man. 175 on the table right now of army builders. 175. And the future of this collection, I'm in the process of starting to move. So this whole collection is going into a building that is going to be behind my home. And I'm going to pretty much quadruple the size that I'll be able to build in. So my table space will go from 2 to 4. I'll add a lot more workbenches and shelving systems into that building. It's going to be completely AC'd, heat pumped. It's going to be pretty much my little man cave to where I can film and display this army. But as of right now, my last count, I was somewhere around 1,300. So this should bring it up to something past 1,500. Over here, as you can see, I've filled my closet up with, this is all X-Men 97. So there's a 2 55-gallon containers filled with X-Men Marvel Legends. 3 of the larger Sentinels. I have about 11 of the early 2000 Kenner Sentinels. I have the Nemesis Decepticon battle cruiser. And Ollie pickups, Marvel Legends, and a bunch of other cool stuff. I've been scoping out my local Walmart. Luckily, my local Walmarts have been stocked with Joe's, so I've had no problem finding Scorpions or the New Wave. But I have ordered a lot online. Here are 5 of the 35 I pre-ordered. So these are from Hasbro. The rest are from BBTS, which should be here sometime next week. All paid for, taken care of. And in April, I should be getting my female Crimson Guards, which I've ordered them from either Amazon, BBTS, and Hasbro. But yeah, this collection is growing. It's going to be in its own building. And right now, that's why my room is kind of stocked with toys. I'm in the process of dividing and storing and moving. I have about 7 bins filled with G.I. Joe stuff in this underneath the table. I did bring one out so that you guys can take a look at it and see exactly what are in 7 of these bins. But you have 5 police officers. Most of my Joes I don't open, so they just stay in the bins. But a lot of figures I got triples and doubles of, so I'm probably near maybe 2,000 in all, realistically, but it might be a little bit above that. But I got 3 or 4 crystal balls. I don't know why, but you know, that's that FOMO where you think they're going to be scarce, so you order more than what you're supposed to. So I have a lot of that. My vehicles, I don't usually go over 5. I got 10 trouble bubbles, but the only thing I went over 5 on are the stingers. That's because of gridiron. But I think I have 7 or 8 stingers. But yeah, all in all, my army should be over 1,500, and I'm pushing to where my Crimson Guard and Vipers are 200, so that'd be 600 between my blue shirts, Crimson Guard, and Vipers. I'm trying to get my Snow Serpents to 100, and my Python Patrol are now above 100. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's going. Hopefully next month I'll be able to triple these numbers. I plan on bringing in 100 of the Royal Guards. I plan on getting more retro blue shirts and Vipers. I think I'm good on Tele-Vipers and the retro bats. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show y'all a brief containers out here. That's 2 containers filled with transformers. Getting ready for the big move. Just added the 30 Retro Vipers, 20 Tele-Vipers, plus the 20 over here, which will bring me up to 45 with the 5 classified trouble bubbles. So my army is should be above 1,500. I'm going to do a full complete dusting, and I'm getting rid of all the diorama stuff and trying my best to fill this table up, and do a new count and a new display, and hopefully I will have some great news on number wise. But yeah, everything is in the box. All the troops are in the box. Nothing has been opened. I wouldn't buy a box anyway. All the tape is there, unopened. Figures in there. Yeah, 175 on the table. And I plan on cutting back on my Marvel Legends and Transformers, and full force on army building, because once I move into a building dedicated for this army, I can then really start doing some damage. So like and subscribe. Please share this with other collectors. Let them know. Till next video, Cobranomics is out.